Greetings. So, I'm going to be sharing the spiritual properties of my three spiritual waters. They will be available tomorrow for pre order. I'll leave my shop link for you guys if you're interested. So, I'm going to open the pre order date for tomorrow and close it on Sunday so that I can make the product all at once for everyone, have them sit through their 30-day cycle and then strain them, bottle them after that 30-day cycle, and ship them all out on the same date. So if you have patience and you don't mind waiting, because of the natural ingredients, you want this product to sit for at least 30 days. Typically 30 days or more. Some people do it way longer, but I'm not going to make y'all wait that long. But to get the potency and all of the spiritual properties and all of that, you want it to sit, right? So that will be available tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. So without further ado, let's get into the spiritual properties. Greetings. So let's get into the Kananga water, which is the ancestor water, as I call it. It's widely used for rituals of home protection, spiritual cleaning. You can use it for floor washes, wiping down your objects, but it's also mainly used as an offering to your ancestors. It also invites spiritual communication in, and its major note is lang lang. So if you guys love lang lang, you'll love this one. I love the smell of it. It's actually one of my favorite out of the original. It has more of like an orange base to it. So this is what it looks like. Obviously, you can see I've used it quite a bit. But yeah, that is the Kananga water. This one I made for myself back in May, and I barely just a couple of weeks ago strained it. So it has a lot of potency. And this is the one I usually sit on my altar. So that's the Kananga. Let's move on to the next. So let's get into my favorite one that I made. It's the Peruvian Florida water. So this one is used in South America by shamans, typically for cleansing during ceremonies, rituals, and healing processes. Also, assists with repelling of dark spirits and exorcisms. Okay, you can use this in spiritual baths, floor washes, wiping down your objects or your sacred spaces. You can also use it as a spiritual cologne once applied to the key energy points on your body, such as our forehead, back of our neck, throat, chest, feet, and head wash before or after spiritual work. So once you're done doing your spiritual work, you can wash your hands. Um, yeah, so the same intentions kind of like Florida water, but this is a more stronger property than Florida water. It's a little more heavy duty, and it's my favorite out of the ones that I've made. Like Kananga is my favorite out of the mass production versions of the waters, but mine is my favorite. So let's get into the last but not least, the most popular Florida water that we know and love here. Okay, this is the original Florida water. So I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Obviously, my waters are not going to come with the same colors as the Florida waters. Kananga is probably the most closely colored, accurate, but because of the natural ingredients, this is the Peruvian, the natural ingredients is going to extract. So the color is going to be obviously different. It's not going to have all those chemicals and dyes and stuff like that in there. So Florida water, I call it the holy water of the Florida waters, which you can use in floor washes and wiping down your spaces and spiritual baths and things like that. It does improve the energy in your environment in your home. You can use it to anoint and clear your sacred spaces and objects. You can use it in home protection or cleansing. It invites good energies and all that stuff, and you can use it as a spiritual cologne as well. Is the spiritual waters. I forgot to get into the major like notes like incense for them. So I kind of mentioned in the Kananga, it has the main note is lang lang. It has like an orange smell to it. Um and then Florida water has more of this lavender, almost citrusy smell a little bit too. And then Peruvian to me smells very lemon, like zest of lemon. The ones that I created, they all have their own scent. My favorite one personally is my Peruvian water. Mine has a little bit more of a sweeter scent than the mass production of this. This smells like straight lemon, and I like it. Don't get me wrong. Like this would smell good, like putting this in your mop water and like cleansing your house down with it. Like, hey, yeah, I like it. So if you guys are interested, I will leave the link tomorrow. Much love.